All right, we're back, and in our last video, we learned how to set up and make our first API call. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your first plan purchase. So the first thing we want to do here in Postman, we've already got our project loaded up from last time. We want to make sure we have our environment set correctly. If we hover over this variable, we'll see that it's unresolved, meaning we haven't gotten into the right environment. So just going to switch it to this public environment again. Then we're going to check, and here we do have our variable settings. So let's run this merchant balance and see if we have any money now. And we do. And this number here is going to give you the US dollar amount when you divide it by 10,000. So in fact, the balance right now is $100. If we go back to the console, we can see the matching information up here at the top, $100 balance. So let's head back to Postman and let's take a look at our packages here. So as we know, we can look at all the packages here and we have the big list, but let's take a look for specifically the country of France. I'm going to put in the 2-digit code and see what we get. Okay, so here we have a package for France, 1 gigabyte, 30 days. If we do the pricing change here, the price is $2.16. And we have a byte volume. We can quickly look at what that would be in Google's calculator. So that's equivalent to 1 gigabyte. So it's a 1 gigabyte plan for 30 days. Okay, so again, we are going to take two things. We're going to first take the package code. We're going to head over here to order profiles, and I'm going to put that here, the plans package code. And then additionally, we're going to grab the price. So I'm going to come back here, copy the price, and put it back here. So we have price and total amount. Well, we do have the option to order more than one plan at a time, called batch ordering. So if you were ordering two of these plans, you would have this as the price, but you would add those together to get the total sum of the amounts. In this case, we're just ordering one, and we have the amount is equal to the price. Then let's go ahead and put in any test transaction ID, and that should be enough to make the request. So let's go ahead and request. Error code null, success true, and we end up with a order number. Okay, so the reason we have an order number is because we've sent a request to the SMDP Plus server to go ahead and create this profile. So it's not an instant process. If there's no other jobs ahead of it, this can take anywhere from 5 to 20 seconds. So basically this job is underway, and that's why we don't get the eSIM back right away, but we go to the next step with our order number to see if it's available. So let's head over to the request of the profiles. So here we have the ability to put in either the ICC ID or the order number. So in fact, we want to come back here and see if our order is ready. So I'm going to make that request. And it is ready. Okay, so we do have the order already delivered. So if we look here, we have in eSIM list, and if this was more than one eSIM in your order, in a batch order, you would see more than one eSIM here. But this is basically everything that's needed to deliver the eSIM. Most importantly would be the QR code image. That would be right here. We can take a look real quick. download the image, it won't display it directly. Let me just see if we can. So that's going to give us the QR code image. Additionally, we have the LPA server and one-time use access code here, along with some other details. Okay, just to confirm, we can head back over to the console and we can look in my eSIMs, and sure enough, here's France 1 GB. So we can double check our work here in the console with the eSIM, especially good for getting started. Okay, so let's say you want to, you've used this and you want to check on the status. Well, we can use this, and I'll just copy this whole string here. In this API reference, we also, as was here before, we can look up the specific ICC ID of the eSIM to get a status update with just this particular SIM. So this is useful when you want to check the usage. That's the total volume. You want to check where we have it here. It should be 0. So it looks like order usage is 0. So because it's brand new, we don't have any usage at all yet. But this would be the way to check how much data the customer has used already. So after you order, each eSIM has a unique ICC ID, and you use the ICC ID to look up individual statistics, like how many days are left and how much data is left. Okay, so that's it for how you would order an eSIM through the API. And we'll take a look at some of the other endpoints in the next video.